Hello, future engineers. Welcome sa tuwang discussion this time. And we are already almost done with our topics for the midterm. And before we end, we need to discuss this discussion. This is the network scheduling. I believe several of you have already studied this because I have discussed it. I have instructed you last time um, to review and to study this one kung ano yung scheduling. So natilala nga kung ano way to schedule. We have the Gantt chart. We have also katong the application of the S-curve, milestone chart, and others. But in this instruction or in this discussion, we're only to discuss the CPM or the critical path method and as a PERT or the project review, the project evaluation and review technique. So any project no tanan project involves unsa naa siya like planning. You have also the scheduling and controlling a number of interrelated activities with use of limited resources. So kato resources na to no we have the manpower, the machines, materials, money and time. So these are our resources. And then these are limited. Limited lang manpower, the machines or the is also limited. Equipment is limited. The materials are limited. The money is much more limited, and much more the time no is also limited. So since everything no since the resources is limited, you need to plan everything and then to schedule everything no nga kuan wala gid di ta madili sa to ang kuan target date na dili ta ma negative sa to ang mga kuan gasto for the specific project. And then we have also there the controlling. So the projects may be extremely large and complex, such as a construction of a housing, a highway, a shopping complex, introduction of new products, and research and development projects. So lalim mo ginang ko ano complexity and simplicity of the projects. And it is required that managers must have a dynamic planning and scheduling system to produce the best results and also to react immediately to the changing conditions and make necessary changes in the plan and schedule. So, mumula siya na if you have the plan and then you have the detailed nga schedule, then you can monitor the progress of the project and if there are kuan na mga na kay makita dira ano nga trend sa project uy, something's wrong man ni siya. And then mas dali siya makita and then pag nakita mo nga look ni something wrong murag kahinay sa ba si problema what's the issue and then you can make no necessary changes to the plan and the schedule no and then you can mitigate further negative effect of those things in the project. So mo to siya we're going to discuss the PERT and CPM no so these are the convenient and analytical and visual technique that are extremely valuable in assisting the managers in managing the project. So CPERT, that is the Project Evaluation and Review Technique. This was developed during the 1950s and developed in conjunction with the planning and designing of the Polaris missile project. So during the designing of this missile in the 1950s, no, na-develop ni siya nga kuan method. And then we have the CPM, no, or the Critical Path Method, developed by DuPont's company and applied first to the construction projects in the chemical industry. So, diri na siya na-apply. Though both PERT and CPM techniques have similarity in terms of concepts, the basic difference is PERT is used for analysis of project scheduling problems. So, actually, si PERT and si CPM, medyo same rin sila. But, um, si PERT good is for the analysis of project scheduling, no? Especially kung specific dili certain ang schedule sa activities ba. While si CPM, so mo ni sila naman sila lain nga time estimate. Si CPM gagamit na siya og usa ka kuan, time estimate no usa ka schedule. Si PERT na siya yung tulo ka schedule consideration or time estimates for activities. And then ginagamitan na siya probability to find the chance of reaching the scheduled time. That is for the PERT. So project management generally consists three phases. Though we have discussed last time, no, this is five phases no for the functions of the management or project management. Pero iya lang i-discuss there is the three. We have the planning, which involves the objective setting the objectives of the project, no, unsay mga activities involved dira, unsay mga manpower requirement, equipment requirement, material nga kuan requirement. So these are being elaborated in the planning. And siya. We have also the cost and the time for all activities. They are estimated, and a network diagram is developed showing sequential interrelationships between various activities during the planning stage. So take note of these words. No, we have the predecessor and the successor. So ato ning permi nato ning madunggan when we are going to discuss the PERT and the CPM. Unsa din ang predecessor and successor. When nga kag predecessor, mo na siyang event or activity before sa current activity. So ibutan na to natin activity A, we have also activity B and activity C. Ana. So for the activity B, iyang predecessor is si A. Saan pa sa na, sir? Dili maka-proceed kang B kung dili mahuman si A. That is predecessor. Successor is nga pagkahuman nimo. So yung successor dili is si C. Si C sad dili pod makahuman if si B dili mahuman. Mana po na siya. Si A pod, so for this example lang lugar kaning tulo lang ka activities, wala siya predecessor. But yung successor is si B. So pasabot ni successor, ang next activity maka-proceed if mahuman si current activity. Yan na lang na yung concept. And then si C po, ibutan na to si C is the final event or activity sa may pasabot ani. Sa to pa, wala na siya successor. And then iyang predecessor dayon is si B. Pasabot, dili siya ka-proceed if dili mahuman si B. So mo na siya no take note of the words predecessor and the successor. Second, function of management of the scheduling. So based on the time estimates, the start and finish times for each activity are worked out by applying forward and backward path techniques. Critical path is identified along with the slack and float for the non-critical path. So, saan mo na siya, sir? So, muna na yung generation of the schedule. No, we have the PERT or the CPM. And then, mo siya, natin gina-apply. At later, ito na-discuss. So, saan ang forward pass technique and saan po ng backward pass technique. And then, what is the critical path? Kung saan po ng slack and float for the non-critical paths. Okay, and then we have controlling. Controlling refers to analyzing and evaluating the actual progress against the plan. Reallocation of resources, crashing and review of projects with periodical reports are carried out. So, mo siya nung kauban din nung we have the monitoring and control, di ba? So, sa controlling, mo na siyang i-analyze and evaluating mo unsa naman ang gyud ang actual progress sa project. Ana. So, we're going to discuss first the components of this the PERTS and CPM network in the next presentation, in the next